They work out here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because those are the crazy hours that we have. We have a medical facility, a sheriff's substation. We used to have a motor vehicle division. That was nice, convenient on this lot. Even a post office with their very own zip code. So you're like, Rob, what's your whole point? Stop bragging, get to the point. So the point is this. Our founder, Carl Lemley, wanted to create a one-stop location where you can do all your filming needs from pre-production to the release of the film. That happens out here every day at Universal. Hey, we're getting close to the second part of the tour, and this is going to be the front lot area. We have 28 different sound stages. On your left-hand side, that's stage 12, one of our largest. I was going to say, you already recognized it, The Voice. For the last 20 seasons, that's where they've been filming The Voice. It was also where they recorded Taylor Swift's music video, Me. And they created the mansion in there from Scarface. That's where he introduced you to his little friend. So, welcome to the front lot. As we go by here, we're right up against some of the action. I'm going to be looking at those red lights, making sure they're not flashing. If they are, that means they're filming inside. Stages 20, 19, and 18. Take a peek in through these, what we call elephant doors. Those are the doors there. You can see the sets that they're constructing. This is for Bel Air. The show I was telling you about is going to be the dramatic version of The Fresh Prince of Bel Air. These sound stages are only 98 to 99% soundproof. That's why I'm sort of careful as we go by. Stages 17 and 16 most recently used for Saved by the Bell. That was the reboot. And before that, they were using those for Superstore. They created Cloud 9 inside both of those sound stages. Now, we're going to come around the corner, and as we do, we have some more sound stages. But first, I want to point out an area that every production has. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Robert. On your left-hand side, this is a base camp. Good afternoon, guys. This trailer here, that is for wardrobe. This base camp, usually that's where you'll find hair, makeup, wardrobe. The directors of the show, the stars, they all have wagons out there. We call them star wagons, but they're really trailers. That's where the dressing rooms are. You can peek down there and see they got quite a few set up, and they're building out a few more. That's just for one production. Left-hand side, so stage 21 has really cool history. In the first Jurassic Park movie, when the dinosaur sneezed on the kids, that was filmed inside there. It's also where Ron Howard created Mission Control for Apollo 13. You're getting an idea that these sound stages have been used over the years. All these projects. These are mostly television because those were used out here too. The left-hand side, that's one of Universal Studios' post-production facilities. They work on the audio, sometimes the color of a different project. And over on your right-hand side, we call that Sitcom Alley. Different Strokes, Silver Spoons, the Jeffersons use those sound stages. Left-hand side, what is that big hangar there? Well, that's what we call the mill. That's where they construct the sets. Once the sets are completed, they're either taken to a sound stage or they go to the back lot, and then they're built and then put together, basically. You can see what they look like over here on your left-hand side. These are all getting ready to be sent out. Another base camp area, you can see Star Wagons. That's a wardrobe trailer as well. Last time I went by, they had some hair and makeup tents. Yeah, right there, just on your left. On your right-hand side, stage 44, that's where they're filming the second season for Mr. Mayor, starring Ted Danson. And here's another Ted on your left. Ted the Bear. It's your first celebrity sighting of the day. Don't laugh, Ted just got his own TV show. Ted stands in front of these great bungalows. These great bungalows used to be dressing rooms for some of Hollywood's most famous celebrities. Jimmy Stewart, Doris Day, Rock Hudson, Sylvester Stallone. They all had dressing rooms in here. They are now offices for some of the most talented writers, directors, and producers here in Hollywood. Anybody know the name Dwayne Johnson, right? The Rock. Woo! He's got an office in here. And get this, he just moved in when Jennifer Lopez moved out. Yep. And they have now renewed, if you're watching Young Rock on the Peacock Channel, which we picked up for a second season. Keep an eye on the doors as you go by here. You'll often see a big name celebrity coming and going. A lot of casting happens in here. One of our producers, Mark Platt, he has an office in here. He just released Dear Evan Hansen, now in theaters. Elizabeth Banks has an office out here. And we got a little bit of history in here as well. Bungalow 5195. You see the silhouette on the wall? That used to be Alfred Hitchcock's old office building, now home to the De Laurentiis Company. They brought you Hannibal to the big and small screens. They're working on a remake of Firestarter starring Zac Efron with Blumhouse. Stage 22 and 23, I mentioned earlier, that's where they're filming Kenan. These are our newest sound stages, and as we go by, you're going to notice this